Alrighty, folks. Joe from Feel Like Craps. We're back at it again. I always feel like craps. I hope that you do too. We're going to do a roll them out. Whalen 6/8 Moonraker. We're going to do it at $1,000 bankroll level, though, and not at the huge level that he had. Going to try to go 5 days with this strategy. If we accumulate enough profits, we may consider doing it at the strategy level that he recommended doing it at. I'm going to scale it down a little for my $1,000 bankroll, at least in the first day or two, depending on how things go. It's going to be a $10 line bet. Dice are out. A 6-1 come out 7. That'll be a front line winner. 20 minutes on the clock. And day one has started. Here they come. 6-3-9. We have a point of 9. And we are going to do $60 bets on the 6 and 8. Joe Casino has a $10 table minimum, so it's really the only way the numbers are going to work. Dice are out. 3 craps. Doesn't help, doesn't hurt. Looking for a 6 or an 8. And we'll get one more than a 6, one less than an 8, of course. So everything goes away. $10 back on the line. Here they come. 4-3-7's a frontline winner. 5-1 mixer. Boy, that would have been nice a couple rolls ago. Let's see if we can get started. Dice are out. Hard 8. We will be able to get started. So that's a $70 winner. We're going to go 64 across. Take everything down. 64 across with a $70 win. We'll take $6 back to the rack. And we'll say to Joe Casino, we'll say set him up, Joe. It's going to be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 2, 4. 64 across, and we're going to play it out. Dice are out. We're playing on the casino's dime. Hard 4. We will trade in $1. We always buy the 4 and 10. So Joe Casino will allow a buy on a $10 4 and 10. So $1 VIG will get us 20. Dice are out. Another one. That's going to be a $19 winner. Back-to-back ballerinas. We'll take the VIG out of the winnings. $19 winner. Back to the rack she goes. Dice are out. 6 the hard way. It's a point hit. We're going to get paid on the line, and we're going to get paid upstairs. So we'll trade in $1. 10 for the line, 15 for upstairs. And what we're going to do is we'll press up on that one. So we're on the casino's dime, so we'll work the come out. Here they are. 6-3-9, Nina. Point is 9. That'll get us $21. Because it was pressed up. Our point's a 9. Dice are out. 4-3-7. Clear the board. Everything will go back to the casino on that one. 10 on the line. Here they are. 426. Back on the 6 for the point. $60 6, $60 8. Dice are out. And we did it again. 0.7 out. Can't roll the dice at all, folks. It's just not going to work. If it ain't going to work, it ain't going to work. $25 on the line. Here they are. 628. Boy, that would have been wonderful a roll ago. We'll go up a level. Trade these guys in. Dice are out. 6, 4, 10 doesn't help our cause. We need a 6 or an 8. That's too many spots and dots. In fact, that's all the spots and dots we got. 4, 1, 5 doesn't help. 3, 2, 5 still doesn't help. One more dot would be nice. Hey, speak it into existence. 5, 1, 6 will be a $140 winner. And I got to figure out how I want to do this. Oh, I got 140. We're going to play it. Okay, hold on. I'm going to take these guys back. We're going to play at the $15 level up, $20 level upstairs. So that's 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 128, 29, 130. We'll get $12 back to the rack. And we're all set. Dice are out. That's a 2 craps. Snake eyes. Another snake eyes back to back. We need some box number shooter. That's another craps number. 1, 2, 3. How about some box numbers? There's a 5. $20 will be a $28 winner. Dice are out. 3, 1, 4. $1 will get us 40. That's a $20 buy 4. It'll get 40 on $1 vig from the casino. That's too much. And we are just going to rack winnings for now. Dice are out. 6, 2, 8 is a point hit. That's nice. That'll be a $28 winner upstairs and a $25 winner for the line. We're working on a come out. Here they are. 5, 3, 8. Back on the 8. Another 28. Dice are out. 6, 5, yo, 11. 4, 2, 6. I'm just gonna take the money. We're not pressing, we're not doing anything because we got initial headaches to get out of the way here, so. Dice are out. And not too long in coming. If we'd have pressed up, we'd have been out of money. Good thing we didn't. That's all going to get cleared. The line bet's going to go away on a 7. And let's see. We'll take our 200 back and see where we are here. I just want a bankroll check here before we continue on, because if I don't have to have any additional money up, I'd really rather not have it. But it appears as if we are still behind a touch. But we're going to go back down. I'm going to go back to $10. Dice are out. Here we go. 5, 4, 9. Point is 9. Dice are out. Yo 11, 6, 5, yo. 314 at your door. Doesn't help us anymore. 5-1 mixer. Take these down. We're going to have $70. I'll take 6 back, and they're going to set us up across. We're going to get 64 across from the dealers. Here they come. And you got it, folks. Can we do it, or can we do it? Absolutely unbelievable. We'll go back to 25 on the line. Dice are out. 5-1-6, of course. Couldn't have that a roll ago. We have to roll it now. We're going to go back up. Dice are out. 3-1-4 at your door to easy 4. 5-1-6 is a point hit. 25 on the line. And 140 upstairs. So we'll take those down. And this will be the $20 level. And we're going to get $12 back. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. What do we got there? We got enough for 20 there, so. Actually, we'll trade in another nickel and get a quarter for that. 1/4. These guys are going to go back. And we're going to work the come out. Dice are out. 639, Nina. That'll be a $28 winner. 6, 4, 10 is nice. That'll be $1 for 40. Here they come. 4, 2, 6. Trade in 2 and get 30. Press up everything 1 unit. Actually, that's going to make these guys 25. It's going to make these guys 30, but I've got to trade in. Got to get 2 more caps for those, so we'll get $3 back. The dealers will clean these guys up a little bit and make them look nice. Dice are out. 6, 4, 10. Big Ben, our best friend. That's $1 for 50. Keep them going, shooter. 5, 4, 9's a point hit. 25 downstairs, 35 upstairs. Work them. Dice are out. 3, 2, 5. Points 5. $35 winner. And we'll do another press up, because we're technically supposed to press and collect. So, oh, what do we got? That was 35. So there's 25, 35. Dice are out. Yo, 11. 5, 6, yo, 11. 3 craps, 2, 1, 3. Thankfully, we had a point. 6, 2, 8. That is now a $36 8. It will pay 42. Dice are out. 2 craps. A spot and a dot get us a lot if we're in the field. So will a 1, 2, 3. Craps. Rolling those horn numbers. There's another one. We're making the horn parlayers a fortune. Dice are out. 6. Easy 6. Another 42. We're going to do a press up. Here they come. 12 craps, all the spots and dots we got. We've hit every horn number with this shooter. And there, my friends, is a hard 10. That's not too hard to take. That is $35. It'll be $1 vig for 70. Dice are out. 5, 4, 9. $35 9. 5, 6, 7 units. $49 winner. Trade in $1 and get 50. And we're going to press it up. take our $3 change. Dice are out. 4, 1, 5. That's a point hit. 25 for the line. 5, 6, 7, 8. $56 winner. Upstairs. We'll work them. Why not? Dice are out. 6 the hard way. We were on the casino's dime initially up here, so I think they should all be at the same level. 35, 40, 35, 40, 45, 40, 48. 48 is 8 times 7 is 56. And you know what time it is, folks. We collected the last time, so we're going to press this time. We'll ride the wave. As long as we can ride the wave, we'll ride it. But we'll keep the dice gods happy with a little contribution, hopefully. Dice are out. And a point hit. 5-1 mixer hits the point. 56 plus 7 is 63. So that's a $63 winner upstairs. And 25 on the line. And we get to keep that one. And work them upstairs. Dice are out. Why not? Our shooter keeps rolling numbers, so we may as well profit here. 6, 6, hard 6. $63 and press up time. And we're going to have to do some prettying up here because some of these guys, yep, we're at 5 there, we're at 5 there, we're at 5 there and 5 there, so let's leave a 5 out and we'll get another green chip for them. There should have been another red chip out. I took too many red chips back. Should be 60. Yep. And these guys are going to color up too, so we're going to get $50 bets on all these guys now. We're ready. Dice are out. 2 craps. 1 spot, 1 dot. Good shooter. And he's going to 7 out. So that's going to do it. That's going to do the video, folks. Day 1 is complete. A hot shooter. Definitely got us some good money. The casino's going to get a little cut here, but you know, can't win them all. We had a hot shooter, and that's all that matters. We're going to walk away from the table well up in front on day number 1. So, all right, let's go. $1,000. Look at that. Here's our 1,000 we started with. And the rest is profit. We like profit. We'll start with the easy stuff. We'll color these guys up. Let's see how close to 100 these guys are. Not quite there. There we go. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to be as cognizant as I can on the color ups here because I tend to either cheat myself out of money or give myself too much. So that's another 100. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $527. Day number 1 of the 6/8 Moonraker. We had to go up a level in the beginning, but it was worth it. It worked out. My goal would be, and we'll probably do it in the next video, because we have some funds now. I'd like to play this at the higher level, at the $150 level. So $527 on day number 1. Roll them out on the 6/8 Moonraker from Waylon at Waylon's Way Craps. A great strategy, provided we get cooperation from the dice gods. Most of the strategy is played on the casino's dime. So $527, not bad for day 1. Joe from Feel Like Craps here, folks. I always feel like craps. I hope that you do too. Day number 1 of the 6/8 Moonraker is complete, and it was a profitable one. We'll be back for day 2 tomorrow. Be well, stay safe. As always, I hope that every trip to that craps table sees those dice gods being forever and always in your favor.